Hello class 8, this is teacher Regina and today's topic is about calculation and mental strategies 3. Let us start the mental calculation and strategies 3 with the factors. First, what is a factors? A factors is a number that we can multiply together to get another number. To understand more, let us have the first example. Let us get the factors of 50. So we will have a pair of factors. The first pair is 1 and 50. So it means if we multiply by the 1 times 50, the answer is 50. Next one is 2 and 25. So it means 2 times 25 is equal to 50. Next is 5 and 10. It means 5 multiplied by 10 is equal to 50. In other words, the factors of 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50. Now, what if the numbers being considered is a square number? The middle factor forms a pair with itself. So a square number like 9. What is the square of 9 is 3 squared. Okay. The first example now is factors of 64. Let us see the pairs of the factor of 64. Because 64 is a square number. So the pairs pair is, of course, we have the 1 and 64. So if we multiply the 1 and 64, it means 64 is the answer. So next pair is 2 and 32 means 2 times 32 is equal to 64. Next one is 4 and 16. It means 4 times 16 is equal to 64. And the last is 8 times 8. So you don't need to write it twice. It means it is the pair of by itself. So 8 times 8 is equal to 64. In other words, the factor of 64 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. Next, let us discuss about the highest common factor. Since you already know how to get the factor, now, in order to know the highest common factor, it is important to know first how to get the factors. Okay, so highest common factor means for short is HCF. For example, let us go back to the following number. Factors of 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50. The factors of 64 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. Now, from the word common first, let us see the factor that they have the same together. So, of course, the first one is 1. And the another one is 2. After that, nothing else. There's no more factor that they are common. So, now, what we need to do after we get the common, look at the highest. So, in 1 and 2, it means 2 is the highest. So, the highest common factor of 50 and 64 is 2. Another one. Let us have another one. Okay. So, factors of 49 first. Let us get the factors of 49. So, 1, 7, and 49. Next, factors of 63. So, 1, 3, 7, 9, 21, and 63. Now, again, let us get the common factor first. The factors that they are the same. So, they are the same. They have the same 1. And they have the same 7. After that, nothing else. So after you get the common factor, get the highest common factor now. So as we see, 1 and 7, the highest number is 7. In other words, the highest common factor of 49 and 63 is 7. After we know how to get the factors and the highest common factor, now we will go to the fraction. In fraction, we will write it in simplest form. In order to simplify a fraction, it is important to know first the factors and the highest common factor. So let us have the first example. So write 50 over 75 as fraction in simplest form. So first, you need to get the factors of 50 and 75. After you get the factors of 50 and 75, you need to know what is the highest common factor. So I don't need to show you what are the factors, but the highest common factor of 50 and 75 is 25. Now, after you get the highest common factor of the numerator and the denominator, what you need to do is to divide in order to simplify. So divide it by the numerator and the denominator. So let us start with the numerator. So 50 divided by 25 is equal to 2. Next one, divided by the denominator. So 75 divided by 25 is equal to 3. So in other words, the simplest form of 50 and 75 is 2 over 3. Let us have another one. Write 64/72 as a fraction in simplest form. So again, in order to simplify, you need to get the highest common factor. To get the highest common factor, going back, you need to get the factors of 64 and 72. So the highest common factor of 64 and 72 is 8. So again, the step, divided by the numerator first. Okay, so 64 divided by 8 is equal to 8. After that, divided to the denominator. 72 divided by 8 is equal to 9. So, in other words, the simplest form of 64 and 72 is 8 over 9. One last more. So, write 57 over 76 as a fraction in simplest form. So, the highest common factor of 57 and 76 is 19. So, again, let us divide it. So, 57 divided by 19 is equal to 3. Next, 76 divided by 19 is equal to 4. In other words, the simplest form of 57 and 76 is 3 over 4. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. I hope everyone is safe. Keep up the good work, kids.